Thank you for tuning back in to Education Over Everything. I'm Dr. Sabri, and we're going to the second part of the community college series entitled Strategies for Succeeding in Community College. So there's a lot of different strategies, but we're going to just gloss over the basics of succeeding in community college. Now, a lot of these answers and strategies have been research-based, proven through surveys, different data amongst community colleges all across the country. And I personally did research in my dissertation. So what I'm saying to you is fact. It's not made up. This really works for individuals who graduated and successfully transferred to four-year institutions or reached completion and got their certification in their trade or just graduated with their associate's degree. So the first thing we want to keep in mind is that we have to have great time management. Time management is huge. How do you manage your time? When we enter college, we don't have anyone telling us what to do, where to go, where to be. It's strictly business. You're paying to attend college, the professor's getting paid to teach, and your job is to be there and complete the work successfully. Now, if you have a 9 o'clock class and you're not good at getting up in the morning, that's not a good idea to schedule that course. Or you have a 9 o'clock class and you continuously show up at 9:10. How are you managing your time? When you get done with that course and you have to do homework, or you have to complete something for the next day, discussion board posts, are you putting enough time to decide to adequately complete that assignment? How are you managing your time? Are you putting enough time to decide? Are you cutting out certain things so you can study for that exam or study to do that homework? Knowing you may have been out of school or knowing this is new to you, are you putting in that time? Are you managing your time? That's something you have to ask yourself. And that's something that's very important. A lot of us mess over time and we procrastinate, and that's when the snowball starts rolling. So we want to be on top of it from the beginning, managing time. Now, number 2, your study habits. Do you study? Do you like to study? Do you know how to study? That's important. Study habits are important. Study habits are crucial because that's what a lot of college is. You're studying, you're doing research, you're reading, you're gaining knowledge. So you have to learn how to study. That's important. It's a skill. Studying is a skill. And if you don't know how to study, you're going to be unsuccessful. So the big number 2 is study habits. You have to create good, strong study habits in order to be successful in community college. And that will transfer to a four-year institution as well because you know how to study. Number 3, can you take notes? Note-taking ability. You go into class, you got to write those notes down that the professor's speaking or put it up on the board or projector or the PowerPoint. You got to be able to take those notes. And they have to be clean enough for when you look at them again that night or in a few hours or whatever, you got to be able to read them. So one strategy that I know that works is take the notes clearly. Now understand your shorthand and then rewriting them right after you write them the first time without that much of a time gap. Then it'll help you remember what was said in the class a little bit better, and you have cleaner notes. So in a few hours later, or maybe the next day, you can go back and reference those notes and remember everything that was said in that course. So note taking is just as important as time management, just as important as study habits, and is a part of study habits. Number 4, get with an academic advisor. I've been in the community college arena for a decade now, and some students attend community college and never meet with an advisor. They just get the schedule book and they just schedule their classes and go. And I've seen a lot of those students end up taking more classes than they're supposed to take, end up taking classes that they didn't need, end up making a lot of mistakes. And they're not informed because they're not in touch with the school. They're not in touch with the advisors. They don't know what's going on. So as soon as you get in there, as soon as you walk through those doors for the first time, go to student services, meet with the academic advisor, attach yourself to that advisor, and go back and see that advisor. Even if you don't need advising, go back and see that advisor, because you want to put a face with a name. You want a reference, a resource, a person that can help you along your journey, because they know more about the institution than you. They've helped hundreds of students, just like you. So that's who you need to go see. It's not smart to do it on your own. Even, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying if you want to see success and you want to guarantee success, part of this is going to meet and build a relationship with the academic advisor. So next, in part 3, we're going to talk about college readiness. So part 3 of the series, next, we're going to talk about college readiness. But be mindful of the 4, we just surfaced 4 points to help you succeed in community college. Time management, good study habits, knowing how to take notes, and meeting with that academic advisor and building that relationship with that academic advisor. Those 4 keys are major to your success in community college.